Oh, hello. My name is Mara, and welcome to Books Like Whoa. Okay guys, I am doing a quick bonus video for you guys today. I'm gonna attempt to film this in one take because mama has to go to yoga. But basically, October and November are really the only 2 months of the year. Also December. The last 3 months of the year are really the only time where I try to do a TBR. And that is because in October, I do try to read some spookier books. I've done that more and more over the last few years, and darn it, this year we're just leaning in. November, I do nonfiction November, so I do like to have like a TBR set for that. And then in December, like late November through December, I try to do a there were books that you were wanting to get through this year. Have you done it? Have you gotten through those books? So I do like an end of the year TBR kind of thing. So anyway, for October, I thought that I would go ahead and film this very spooky, very spooktacular October TBR. And also it is Victober, so Victorian Literature October, and several of the things that I was thinking about reading would fit into that. So we're just gonna make it a twofer. It's a very spooky, very Victober October TBR for you guys. Okay, so we're gonna start with the ones that don't fit into that theme, just so you know some things that I'm also gonna be getting to this month. So in terms of things that are not mysteries, or they're neither mysteries, nor are they spooky, nor do they fit Victorian literature. Let's see, which ones do I have that would fit that? So I've got a couple of arcs, that's right. So Twice in a Blue Moon by Christina Lauren is one that I need to get to because it comes out later this month. Six of Crows is another one because I got through part of that in September, and then, had a mild bout of crippling anxiety and didn't finish it. So I want to finish that as a part of my 19 books that I want to read in 2019 challenge, as well as Difficult Women by Roxane Gay. So those are the ones that have nothing to do with this theme. Hey, I forgot 2 books. I had 2 other arcs that I am going to attempt to read in October, and that is covers the Bromance book club, which I think will be really fun. It's contemporary romance and it's set here in Nashville, and then that comes out in November. And then the other one that comes out in November that I want to read is The Witches Are Coming by Lindy West, which I'm very excited about. So that's like cultural essays, nonfiction thing, but that should be really good. Very feminist, very great. So I think that's all the arcs. Ones that do have something to do with the theme. So we'll start with some mysteries. Devoted in Death and Calculated in Death are my 2 in-death picks for the month. So those are romantic suspense, but they read more like police procedural kind of things. So we have those. The other mysteries that I have include With a Bare Bodkin by Cyril Hare. This should be an isolated closed circle one, as is Death in the Dancing Footman by Ngaio Marsh. So those are 2 isolated closed circle ones. Also, these are both ones that I think are adjacent to isolated closed mysteries. So first is Kill Creek by Scott Thomas. I think this is like the haunted house version of an isolated closed circle mystery. And then The Escape Room by Megan Goldin, I think, is sort of like it's like a locked room kind of mystery where they're all trapped in an escape room and then people start dying. So I think these are both kind of close to what I look for in that, but all of those are mysteries. And then also White Elephant by Tracy Adieh, something like that, comes out at the end of October, and I believe that it is an isolated closed circle mystery. So there's that one as well. So those are all mysteries. Then getting into sort of an ooky spooky vibe, I have several. So first, I should say that it has not yet arrived, but The Beautiful by Renee Adieh was my YA Book of the Month Club pick. I am an affiliate. I have the link below. You can get it for 33% off if you use that link, if you feel like doing that. But I'm very excited because I had that shit on pre-order, and now it's just coming to me, but it's not here on the day I'm filming. So that is a romance, a YA historical vampire romance novel. Very excited. I'm glad that vampires are finally back in YA because damn it, I love it. So Jane Austen's take on a gothic novel is Northanger Abbey. I started listening to this in September and was quite enjoying it. Again, crippling anxiety kept me from finishing it, but I was enjoying it, and it occurred to me like, hey, instead of like trying to press yourself to keep going, just save it for October, because that's when there's going to be more of like a haunted kind of vibe happening. So I have that one that I'm going to finish up this month. And then I guess actually all 4 of these other ones are YA in some way. So that makes sense, because I tend to not like to go full on for horror or ooky spooky. Like, I want it with a dash of something lighter. So I have SAWKILL Girls by Claire Legrand, which I think is like a monster kind of one, as is, let's see, The Devouring Grey by Christine Lynn Herman. This is meant to be, I think, sort of like Stranger Things, so that should be rad. Serpent and Dove, I think, is a witch, warlock, paranormal, new adult, marriage of convenience, romance. I will love this, I'm pretty sure. So very excited for that. And then Wilder Girls by Rory Power. Again, like, I think that, well, this is more like dystopia, but it's like a retelling of Lord of the Flies, but like queer and with girls. So that sounds great. So I'm going to give this a try this month too. So those are all of my like ooky spooky, that's like my October like vibes piece of this. Now, moving into Victober. So one of these, sorry, I'm going to have to go out in frame. One of these also fits the mysterious vibe. Actually, 2 of them do. But first, Moonstone by Wilkie Collins. Again, supposed to happen at the end of September. Did not. See crippling anxiety we discussed earlier. But it's a mystery. It's one of the very first murder mystery kind of books. And so I'm going to read this. This fits that vibe. British, 1868. Yeah, 1868. So this fits Victober. I am going to be listening after I finish Northanger Abbey. I'm going to move on to the Richard Armitage audiobook of David Copperfield by Charles Dickens. How much more Victorian literature do you get other than Dickens? So I'm excited. I've never read this one before, which is not, well, I've read a lot of Dickens before, but definitely not all. But this is one of the big ones that I've not read. So I'm excited for this. And then finally, I am hosting a little read along at the end of the month for something that combines Victober with ooky spooky, and that is Dracula by Bram Stoker. So the way that this is going to work, I just don't like Twitter. That's what it boils down to. I don't like Twitter for read-alongs. I don't think it works. I also don't really want to use Goodreads. So we're going to try something new. I created a Discord server. The link is still below in my description. It's also in my link tree on Instagram. And that is where I'm going to be hosting the discussion. It is going to run from, oh Lord, okay. It's going to run that last week of October to really get you in the mood for Halloween. It's going to start on the Saturday, which is the 26th. And it's going to run through the Wednesday, which is the 30th. So right before Halloween starts, that's the time frame. There's 27 chapters of this. So we're going to read 6 chapters the first 2 days and then 5 chapters the next days. I'll host it all on there. So if you're interested in reading along with me and talking to other people about Dracula this Halloween season, come join. Should be super fun. And yeah, are there other things I should tell you about this? No, I mean, so technically Stoker was an Irishman, I believe, and this was written like right at the end of the 1800s. So kind of on the border, but I think it counts, right? Surely it does. Anyway, so I'm excited to finally read this. I've never read this before, so it should be super interesting. And yeah, I think that's pretty much my October TBR, plus that read-along announcement. Yay, trumpets, dun da da, should be good. What other things do I need to tell you? I don't think I need to tell you anything else. So, yeah, I hope that that was somewhat interesting. I normally don't do TBRs because I'm normally not that structured. But like I said, at the end of the year, I'm a little more structured. So let me know what you think of these books below. Let me know if you're interested in joining Dracula. You can go join the Discord over through the link in my description. And yeah, I think that that will do it. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, follow me on the social medias if you are so inclined. I have all of that information listed in the description box below, and I think that will do it. Hope you're having an absolutely fabulous day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!